In a land ruled by mighty kings and powerful empires, one man stood out, not for strength, but for faith. His name was Daniel. This is the incredible story of how he was thrown into a den of lions and walked out untouched. A true testament of faith, courage, and divine deliverance. After Babylon fell, King Darius of the Medes took over the empire. To manage his vast kingdom, he appointed 120 satraps and 3 administrators over them. One of these administrators was Daniel, wise, trustworthy, and favored by the king. Daniel wasn't just another official. His honesty, leadership, and wisdom made him stand out. So much so that King Darius planned to set him over the whole kingdom. This didn't sit well with the other officials. Jealousy began to grow. The other leaders couldn't find any fault in Daniel. He was blameless in his work and character. But they knew one thing: Daniel prayed to his God faithfully, every day, no matter what. That became their weapon. They went to King Darius with flattery and a trap. "Let a law be made," they said, "that no one may pray to any god or man for 30 days except to you, O king." The king agreed, unaware it targeted his most loyal servant. In ancient Persia, once a royal decree was signed, it could not be undone. King Darius signed the law. The trap was set. And Daniel? He heard the law and went home to pray, just like he always did. Daniel went to his upstairs room, opened his windows toward Jerusalem, and knelt in prayer. He prayed 3 times a day, giving thanks to God, openly, unafraid, even as spies watched and prepared to report him. They ran back to the king with their report. "Daniel," they said, "has broken your law. He prays to his God, not to you." King Darius was distressed. He realized he had been tricked, and he tried all day to find a way to save Daniel. Despite the king's efforts, the law could not be changed. By evening, he had no choice. Daniel was sentenced to be thrown into the lion's den. The king said to him, "May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you." Daniel was taken and cast into a pit of hungry lions. A stone was rolled over the opening and sealed with the king's ring, so that no one could interfere. The king returned to his palace, but he couldn't eat or sleep that night. While lions prowled in the darkness, King Darius lay awake, filled with regret. He fasted, pacing the palace halls, hoping against hope that Daniel's God would do the impossible. Morning couldn't come soon enough. At the break of dawn, the king rushed to the den and cried out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God been able to rescue you from the lions?" There was a pause, and then a voice echoed from the darkness. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent before him, and also before you." Against all odds, Daniel was alive and unharmed. The king was overjoyed. Daniel was lifted from the den, no wound was found on him. Then justice came. The men who had falsely accused Daniel were thrown into the lion's den, and the lions did not stay silent this time. King Darius issued a new decree to the entire kingdom: everyone must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. He rescues and he saves. He shut the mouths of lions. Daniel continued to prosper under King Darius and even into the reign of Cyrus the Persian. His faith didn't just save him, it became a light to the world. In the darkest den, faith roared louder than any lion. And God delivered.